In late 2025, the world's attention briefly turned to Sudan, where the city of Fasher fell after a massive assault by the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, unleashing one of the largest, deadliest massacres in modern history. The UN, human rights groups and media investigations have pointed to a critical enabler behind the RSF's operations, the United Arab Emirates. Accused of systematically supplying arms, logistical support and funding, the UAE has been publicly named by both the Sudanese government and independent researchers as the external state most responsible for propping up the RSF and enabling its campaign of atrocities across Darfur. While Abu Dhabi denies involvement, maintains it only delivers humanitarian aid and claims neutrality, mounting physical, financial and documentary evidence tells a different story. Multiple major investigations show the UAE as the key arms and logistics supplier to Sudan's RSF. The Wall Street Journal revealed Emirati aid flights carrying weapons via Uganda and Chad, with officials ordered not to inspect UAE flights. The New York Times and Human Rights Watch documented a covert UAE airlift, drones, weapons and wounded sent to a UAE base in Chad, turning it into a hub for RSF support. Middle East Eye exposed a UAE mercenary and supply network in Somalia's Bosaso port, including hazardous cargo and Colombian fighters treating RSF casualties. UN and Amnesty probes found credible evidence of regular UAE arms shipments, including rare GB-50A bombs and advanced howitzers smuggled via Saudi Arabia, breaching embargoes. The UAE's support for Sudan's RSF is driven by a mix of strategic and economic motives. First, gold. Over 90% of Sudan's gold, mostly controlled by the RSF, is smuggled or sold through the UAE, worth up to $13 billion annually and crucial for Emirati trade and currency. Second, agriculture. Emirati firms lease or own vast farmland in Sudan, bolstering Abu Dhabi's food security, especially in RSF-held areas. Third, Red Sea access. Controlling Sudan's 700 km coastline furthers UAE ambitions to dominate shipping routes and outmaneuver regional rivals like Saudi Arabia and Iran, with RSF-held territory enabling Emirati port and base expansion. Fourth, ideology. The RSF is a preferred anti-Islamist partner for the UAE, which distrusts Sudan's regular army due to its Islamist history, turning the Sudan war into a proxy struggle between Gulf powers. For its part, the UAE denies any violation of arms embargoes, claims no direct support to the RSF, and insists that its humanitarian agencies provide only medical support to all civilians. The evidence suggests that the UAE is the RSF's single largest external backer. Without Emirati funding, weapons and cross-border logistical support, analysts and diplomats argue that the RSF would be forced to the negotiating table. According to Cambridge and Chatham House-affiliated regional experts, peace in Sudan is inseparable from external leverage on Abu Dhabi. Sudan's future may thus hinge on the willingness of the international community, especially those who bankroll Abu Dhabi's wealth and security relationships, to exert real pressure. As cited by analysts, the war would be over if not for the UAE. The only thing that is keeping the RSF in this war is the overwhelming amount of military support that they are receiving from the UAE.